I suffered with fibroids for 5 years. I bleed straight, and just last year in May, I had an aborting fibroid the size of a mouse, just literally protrude out of me until my GYN removed it. I asked him what caused it. He said, genetics. Oh, my God. Listen, guys, if you got fibroids, if you have endometriosis, if you have female health issues, you have more than likely a digestive problem, and more than likely it relates to bacteria in the gut. And bacteria in the gut, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and sugar metabolism, and female health issues, and liver disease all go hand in hand. Hepatitis should be thought of first and foremost as something suppressing your immune system. And when that happens, you want to think about digestive health and digestive wellness. Always, as we've said, the liver processes food. It does a lot of things, but it's mainly, or not mainly, but it's in large part a food processing organ. It processes toxins as well, of course, but it also processes hormones, but in large part it's a food processing system. Fats, protein, amino acids, sugar. That's a lot of work. That means the best way to keep your liver healthy is to do the same things we do when we keep any other system in the body healthy. The hepatitis alphabet soup, hepatitis A and B and C, just adds more confusion to what should be a simple matter. The health of the body. Hepatitis A and B are acute hepatitis. They're emergency hepatitis. Hepatitis C is chronic hepatitis. Hepatitis D and E are very similar to hepatitis B and A. And basically, you have acute hepatitis and you have chronic hepatitis, and it doesn't matter what the type of virus is that causes it. You've got a liver problem. Remember, the medical model thrives on confusion. It thrives on fear. This is why your prescriptions are written in Latin. Why do you think you get your prescription? And aside from the fact that I don't even know if they fax them these days. Probably they print them on a computer these days. But when I was practicing pharmacy, they would handwrite the prescriptions, and nobody, including me, I used to have to call the doctor to ask him what the heck he was talking about or what he was trying to say, because I couldn't read his handwriting, and they used to think that was funny. By the way, it's not funny. And the prescription would be in Latin. What's the point of writing your prescription in Latin? So you don't know what it is. Only the pharmacist and the doctor understand it. It's confusion and fear and obfuscation, just like governments and political systems and legal systems. The medical model is like the IRS. It profits on fear. It makes its money on fear and confusion. It thrives on us giving up and saying, you take care of me. A medical model wants to be our daddy. But unlike our daddy, unlike our real parent who loves and nurtures us, the medical model does not want us to be strong and brave and independent. It wants us to be weak and scared and dependent. And every time we go to the doctor and pay attention to his advice and get butchered or drugged for what really is lifestyle issues, we become more scared and more dependent. And this, my friends, is our health system. This is why we have degenerative diseases that are going through the roof. This is why degenerative diseases don't improve when we go to the doctor. This is why degenerative diseases have become epidemic as the medical model has become stronger and more prevalent in our culture. The medical model has presided over our degenerative disease crisis that is affecting 1 out of every 2 or 3 Americans. Our test scores might improve, but our health doesn't. We're going to love our numbers. That's what the commercial says. You'll love your numbers. That's what the commercial for the new drug for diabetes says. Love your numbers. Not you're going to love your health. You're going to love your numbers, because that's what medicine does. It medicates our numbers. It treats our numbers. So what do we do to improve liver health, or to prevent hepatitis, or to reverse hepatitis? Simple. First of all, we change the way we eat, especially around sugar and sugar intake. And, of course, as you know, if you've listened to this program, that means bread and pasta and potatoes and rice and cereals and fruit juice and processed foods of all kinds. Use probiotics. Folks, if you have a liver problem, use probiotics and eat fermented foods. There is an intimate connection between the microbiome, that is the universe of bacteria that live in the gut, and liver health. Eat less foods. Give the liver less work to do. If you have hepatitis, you should be fasting regularly. The liver's processing food. The less food you eat, the less work it's going to have to do, the more resources your body and the liver will have to do its work. God forbid if you have cancer, same thing. I talked to a guy who has stage 4 cancer yesterday. I went to a longevity meeting yesterday, and I talked to a guy. politician, a local politician here in town. He has stage 4 cancer. And I told him, and I'm telling you, I'll tell everybody, the less work your body has to do processing food, the more energy and resources it will have available to it to fight cancer, to prevent cancer, to fight diseases of all kinds. This is why fasting and caloric restriction are so important. Calories and food and digestion take work. That's work that should be, it's resources that the body should be spending on healing and anti-aging and youthfulness and sex and happiness and energy and exercise and all the things we like about life. But if it's off spending its energy digesting food, that means it has less wherewithal to fight disease and to give us all the energy to do our lives. Use digestive enzymes. That's another way you can take the load off of the digestive system. Support fat metabolism. Use supplements. Use the Mighty 90. Make sure you're on the Ultimate Selenium. These are all for the liver. Use the Ultimate Selenium. Selenium is very important for liver health. So is zinc. So is vitamin C, one of my all-time favorite supplements, especially for the liver. Massively important liver supplements. So important that it's emergency room medicine for liver poisoning. It's N-acetylcysteine, NAC. It's a unbelievable supplement for liver health, but for everything. It's great for hangovers. Take some NAC before you go out drinking. Take some NAC while you're drinking. Take some NAC the next morning. You won't have a hangover because the NAC will support liver metabolism and alcohol processing. Vitamin A is especially important for liver health. And so is vitamin E. 20,000 international units of vitamin A. 400 international units of vitamin E. And not coincidentally, vitamin A and vitamin E and selenium and zinc are very important for estrogen processing and for testosterone processing. So if you're a woman dealing with estrogenic health issues, or if you're a man dealing with low T, focus on the liver, use vitamin A, use vitamin E, use zinc, use vitamin C, all these liver nutrients. And by the way, when you're on your vitamin E, look for tocotrienols. That's the deluxe premium form of vitamin E, a little harder to find, a little more expensive, but worth it. Tocotrienols, Tocotrienols, tocotrienols. Tocopherols, the other form of vitamin E, are also good, but the tocotrienols are the deluxe premium form of vitamin E. And then there's arginine, which can be very helpful. Super important for super important amino acid for the liver. In fact, you can use arginine medicinally to treat liver disease. There was an article that was published in the journal Nutrition a couple years ago where researchers showed that oral arginine supplements significantly improve liver functioning in acute liver poisoning. This makes perfect sense considering arginine's overall benefits for improving health and rebuilding traumatized tissue. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back after this. Don't go away.
This is big! Not just big, it's the Freeze-Dry Guy's Giant Factory Authorized Sale. This month, save 30 to 45% off on number 10 cans of high-quality Mountain House freeze-dried foods from the Freeze-Dry Guy. Factory fresh stock just arrived, so now is the time to stock up with the finest, best-tasting, longest-proven shelf-life foods in the industry at giant savings of 30 to 45% off. But hurry, supplies are limited to only the stock we have on hand. Call 866-404-3663. Free shipping to the lower 48 states. Click freezedryguy.com or call 866-404-3663. That's freezedryguy.com. Hurry, the Giant Factory Authorized Mountain House sale is going on now, only from the Freeze-Dry Guy, the finest freeze-dried and dehydrated foods available anywhere for long-term storage.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. Shield. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right. General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too at just $19.99. What are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Thank you for joining us, friends. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time, 24/7 on our archive page, brightsideben.com. Our number today is 855-660-4261. We do have a couple lines open for you, 855-660-4261. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products, you can head over to my website, brightsideben.com, and take a look at our shopping cart. We have all the longevity products up. You can also click on the Join the Team link for a one-time $10 fee. You can enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business. You can also get your products at the wholesale price, all the longevity products, and the Beyond Organic products as well, including the Suero V Cultured Whey beverage, which I am sipping on as we speak. The Suero V, got some ice in my Suero V. The Suero V and the Amoside are both really cool if you're trying to fast They're very, very satisfying. They're good. The Amasai in particular is a good source of protein. They're both a good source of probiotics and fermented foods. So important for digestive health and so important for liver health. And they're pretty darn inexpensive also. You can find out all about it at BrightSideBen.com by pulling down on the shopping cart. We're going to have Jordan Rubin on the program. Let's see, in 2 weeks, not next week, but the week after, and we'll be talking about his products. Check out his cheese, too, while you're at it. Really, really delicious cheddar cheese.